Hey guys, today is Tuesday, October 30th, and day 30 of Dark October stitching. So, last night I worked again on moon phases. This is by the Little Stitcher. And I don't know if I mentioned before, so she actually has two different versions of this. There's the full moon version and there's the new moon version. And so the full moon version, the center lady is in white, and it's a white full moon, and then the other two ladies are in black, I believe. I'm doing the new moon version. So she is in black, the moon is black, and then the two ladies on either side of her will be in white. So I really love this. I worked some more on her skirt last night. As you can see, I got a little bit farther. I did not make a whole lot of progress stitching last night. I don't know if it's just, you know, stuff going on that I can't focus, or if I'm just not enjoying stitching on this, or what. I don't know. But I had a really hard time focusing on this last night. I didn't get a whole lot of stitching in. Hoping that tonight will be a little bit better. So I will check in and let you know tomorrow how I did. Happy Halloween. Today is Wednesday, October 31st, and it is the 31st and last day of Dark October stitching. So, and it's raining, and it's lovely outside. So, here's what I worked on last night. More of moon phases. And I was able to get her dress completely finished. Obviously, except for the beads. So I'm happy that I got her done. I still was struggling a little bit with stitching this last night, but managed to get her done, which was my goal. So this will go away, and tonight for my very special Halloween piece, I decided to work on Dracula book cover. So let me show you. It's this piece, Dracula book cover. This was a freebie from Damn Good Crafts. I don't know if it still is. Damn Good Crafts. And part of the reason that I made this my Halloween start this year is that my what's the word I'm looking for? My tradition for Halloween is to watch Bram Stoker's Dracula. And Eric and I normally order pizza and we watch Bram Stoker's Dracula. The past few years we've mixed it up a little bit, and I think one year we watched Mary Shelley's Frankenstein. One year we watched Practical Magic. Last year we watched something ridiculous. I think it was like Dracula 2000, or I don't know, it was horrible. Tonight actually we're going to watch Dracula Untold, which was maybe that came out a few years ago, maybe 4 or so years ago. And when I watched it, I absolutely loved it. And part of the reason that I loved it was that it had a similar feel to it that the book The Historian has. And it really reminded me a good bit of that. And it delved into a good bit of the history of Dracula, etc., which I'm really intrigued by. So, and if you haven't read the book The Historian, you need to read it because it's awesome. It's one of my favorite books ever. So, anyway, that's why I'm working on Dracula book cover tonight. And so, here is my progress from last year. So, I think this was a new start last year during Dark October. I've had this Gondar linen in my stash for quite some time. And I'd always sort of envisioned that it was going to be I'd stitch something Christmas on it because I also have a green piece. But as soon as I saw the book cover pattern, I knew that this is what this piece was meant to be. So it's really stitched all in black DMC. You could, of course, use a variegated. I'm just using black DMC. And then it has some white and some gold in it. And I think this is 40 count. And then I made this Edward Gorey Dracula needle minder. And so you can see, so like my needle minder is a deep red, but the fabric is more of a blood red. So I'm very much looking forward to working on this tonight. I really enjoyed working on it last year, and I think it'll be a fun piece. So that's my plan for this evening. And then who knows what will happen to me come November 1st and what I will be working on. Last year, I think I ended up working on this several nights. So I may just do that again this year. So that is my plan. And I hope that those of you that have been watching or participating in Dark October stitching, I hope that you enjoyed yourself. I hope that you will continue to join Emily C. and I with stitching dark and creepy things on the 13th of every month for Dark 13 stitching. Of course, it can be Dark October stitching in your heart all year long. So thanks for joining me. Thanks for subscribing and liking and leaving comments as well. I really appreciate it. Happy Halloween. Okay, one last clip of Dark October stitching. This is where I got to last night working on the Dracula book cover. So, oops. So I got all this done, and then I've started on this railing here. So, time to put this away and get working on some other things that I need to get done this year. Thanks, guys. Appreciate you watching.